Greetings everyone, this is Bruce with Candlestick Trading for Maximum Profits, and it's been a couple weeks since my last video update, so I wanted to kind of go through what the market has been doing the last couple of weeks. And obviously it's been a challenge, but actually the patterns are running in a rather typical formation, and I'll talk about that. Let's move on to some charts, and we'll look at some trades over the last 2 weeks, and we'll also look at the markets over the last 2 weeks and discuss those. Okay, we're looking at a chart of the Nasdaq Composite, and you can see here, after a pretty healthy gap down in price, we've been channeling back and forth between two areas. The first is a line of resistance across the highs around 2800. Also, we're coming into an area, the support areas here, in a dynamic support area of a trend in the form of a trend line. Sooner or later, these two lines are going to meet, and we're going to have a breakout either way, either up or down. This is actually a fairly typical pattern as it plays itself out. The only problem is there's, as always, there's no way to predict it. So conservative traders, you might just want to wait on the sidelines, keep your money safe. Aggressive traders, you want to play the moves in between these two lines, and because there are still good trades to be had. And actually, for the traders who trade both long and short, start getting a watch list of short stocks ready, as well as maintaining your list of long stocks. Let's move on to the next chart. Taking a look at the chart of the S&P 500 Large Cap Index, we see pretty much the same scenario. We had a big down day at the beginning of last week. We found some support at a former high, but we're also forming a line of resistance, and at the present time we're channeling in between those. Again, conservative traders might just want to sit by the sidelines. Aggressive traders, just get your watch list ready. The course members know the rules of our trading system, and we can just start applying those now. But believe it or not, the most powerful trades, the most profitable trades we've had over the last 2 weeks have still been long, and we're going to look at some of those here. Looking at a chart of Northern Oil and Gas, we see a perfect setup here. We had a bullish piercing at 27.50 at its low. What made this so perfect was the fact that it came after a breakout. You see this line here. The stock price had been channeling, coming up to this area which had been resistance. We broke out. We came back for a retest. Okay, and a retest is very strong. What we're doing here is we're retesting for support. Anytime a line of resistance is broken, it then becomes support, and you can see traders will let the stock many times go back down, test that line, and to see if they can get support off it. And indeed we did. We got a bullish piercing pattern here. And we had a very strong gap up the next day. But what also made this additionally profitable and gave a good signal was the fact that it happened on dynamic support. Remember, when dynamic support meets horizontal support, the results are many times very profitable, especially with a reversal signal, a candlestick reversal or continuation signal, and that's what we're about here at Candlestick Trading for Maximum Profits. Let's tune into the next chart. The next nice trade we got was in a chart of Metro PCS. We got a bullish kicker, and you can see this pattern here, kicker pattern, and it happened on horizontal support as well as dynamic support, and you can see where, again, horizontal support and where it meets dynamic support is generally a very profitable condition if we see a bullish candlestick pattern. Okay, and you can see here the pattern happened, closed at 1350 at the end of the day's pattern. We are now at 1491. We actually made it all the way up to 15, but what a nice swing trade. Another nice trade that we got was in iStar Financial. You can see we had a bullish kicker pattern, and happened at a low of 840. Happened on, you can see we broke out here, over here, and we broke out of resistance. We came back down to retest it, and we had a successful retest at 840, provided support. We also met dynamic support, and you can see the price just launched there after that bullish kicker pattern. Alright, the last chart I want to show you is a chart of Sunrise Senior Living. We got a nice profitable bullish kicker that happened last week, and this pattern happened on a level of former resistance. You can see it was a resistance level over here. After we broke out, we came back down to retest it. We didn't quite make it out with this Rami pattern, but we came back down, formed a doji and then a bullish kicker, and that happened exactly at dynamic support levels. And again, where dynamic support meets horizontal support, the results can be very profitable, and that's how we trade here at Candlestick Trading for maximum profits. If you're not a member, I invite you to become a member, and I will see you in our next update.